Hey everybody, this is Amy Wenslow over at Products to Profits, and we did a Periscope the other day, and I wanted to show you what we do when we are repurposing some content. So, hey Shaika, nice to see you, meet you. I think I said that correctly. I'm going to kind of give a few minutes for people to come in, and then we're going to go over some how-tos because, it helps everybody if you could see how we're using Periscopes and YouTubes and everything else all together. So, hey everybody, welcome. It's, full height of the selling season for consumer products, and so just wanted to reach out and connect with each of you because I know Periscope, with it being so new on the scene, relatively speaking, a lot of people don't know how to tie it in with their marketing efforts and everything that they're doing. So we mapped out the schematic of how we do it and how we're going to be testing it. So I'm going to just go through a little bit of some pointers for you and how to think about it. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, I'm Amy. So who's joined us? Anybody want to type a name in there? Okay, see, we've got a few people still coming in, and we're going to go through some content because one of the big things that I'm always about with all of our clients and everything we do is how do we get leverage? How do you get leverage on what you're already doing? How do you get more results from it? So this is our flow chart of how we repurpose things and how we repurpose Periscopes in particular. So you'll see more from us on this, but I just wanted to kind of show you the roadmap. These are notes that I actually wrote for our team the other day after a Periscope that we did that was an hour long. It was all about setting up your goals and how do you actually achieve goal. It was pretty awesome. We are posting that over on our blog, so you can check out the blog. Blog address is up there. It's productsprofits.com/blog. We've also been, we'll be uploading that to YouTube later today. So welcome everybody. Hi. So how many of you actually market and you're trying to use Periscope to do any marketing? Tap some hearts if that's you and you'd like to actually get some clients from it. Pretty cool. Or some more exposure or radio interviews, or you just really want to actually get more done with what you're already doing. So tap some hearts if that's who you are and you'd like to see that happen. So this whole idea of, okay, now we got like 5 million social media platforms, right? There's a lot of things you could choose to do. And how do you tie them together? Well, this is our roadmap. So when we're are thinking about what are we doing with content and why, this is kind of how we do it. So with this tying Periscope into your online marketing, really it starts with some very innovative things. On Monday, we did a live phone call for our list. It was all about questions and answers on their product and what to do now and how to clear off 2015 and set up 2016. So that Periscope was spontaneously added in about 10 minutes before. Normally we do a Periscope right before the live call and people jump from the Periscope onto the live call with us. Well, I decided to just keep the Periscope going and see what would happen. So we had Periscope up during the live call. So I was live scoping, delivering this content to about 500 some people. And then we had my computer screen up and questions being moderated by one of my team. And then I had people on a speakerphone that had called in to ask questions. So some pretty cool, innovative things. What we discovered is this. It works, first off. And so we did this live Q&A call and had the Periscope recording, right? So the first step was do a live phone call on a speakerphone so everybody can hear both sides of the conversation, and then do it while you're recording a Periscope, okay? Then we always take our live call recordings and we create them into a text blog post, okay? So you write a text blog post and then we host it on our website, okay? So host it wherever your site is, wherever your blog is. So host your blog post on your website, right? Okay, now we did an extra little thing. We wanted to have a little piece of extra something something for our list. And so we actually created a downloadable checklist, a free PDF that'll be inserted into the blog post. And it was all about how do you clear off your goals and create new ones, and how do you build the support for things, right? So there's this downloadable checklist. So after the call, we created the downloadable checklist, and then you add it in as a link in the blog post, right? Okay. Awesome. Somebody I think just took a picture. This is great. Thank you for the hearts. So you take the downloadable file that you create and you add it to the blog post, right? Okay. Now, then you take your Periscope video that's saved to your phone and you upload the Periscope to YouTube, okay? You name it appropriately, whatever. Then you take the YouTube video, right, and you embed it in your blog post, okay? So now over on your blog, you've got text article, which Google's going to love, and then you take the audio or the video and you embed it into the blog post. And what that does is anybody who comes to the blog post will tend to read the blog, but they'll also listen to the video. Time on page for your SEO blows up in the most awesome way. We have people that are watching literally full hour of videos and listening to full hour audios over on our blog. And so our SEO just, it's crazy. It's awesome. Really expands your time on page. Super cool, right? So if you want to see how we do that, you can check out the productstoprofits.com blog. It's up there for you. Obviously, you're seeing me on Periscope, but we're also on Twitter. So once you have the YouTube video embedded in your blog post, you add the blog post link to the YouTube description of your video, right? So now you're tying the blog back into YouTube. Cool? Is this making sense so far? Tap a couple hearts for me so I get that. And then you want to promote the blog post on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, your email list, all of that, right? So that your people go over to your blog post, okay? And they're going to go there because you added a downloadable checklist or something like that, that they can only get there at that blog post, okay? So then what we're doing is run a YouTube ad campaign on the YouTube video to increase views there, right? So that people go from the video over to our website, to the blog, and then run Google AdWords on the blog post because we get so much traction from Google, okay? And we get a lot of our traffic from organic search too. So this is actually a really, really cool strategy. What this does is it lets us take a live phone call that we were already doing. It's all about product invention, creation, and sales and marketing of consumer products. It lets us take that live phone call and repurpose it into a Periscope live broadcast, a YouTube video, a blog post, and then have something to talk about in Google AdWords and YouTube ads. And so we get a lot of leverage from this, all right? And the cool thing is that it's already something that we were doing. So if you want to check this strategy in action, follow us over on YouTube. The YouTube channel is Products to Profits. And you can certainly always get on our email list if you want to see kind of how we construct things. I speak a lot on marketing panels and product development panels, and I share clients with one of the sharks from Shark Tank. So we were one of the top 10 Ultimate Marketer finalists with Infusionsoft out of 10,000 businesses in 2013. So when it comes to how to construct some of the marketing funnels, we're pretty good at this. So we've got, let me just recap for everybody, okay? So we did a live call and we recorded it on Periscope, broadcast it on Periscope actually, live. During the call, took questions from Periscope, questions from the phone, and questions from the webcast. Answered those, saved the video to my phone. So then you write a text blog post and you host that over on your website or wherever your blog is. We added a downloadable checklist, so you can actually get that. Anybody who goes to the blog post can. And so you put that in the blog post, okay? Then upload your Periscope to YouTube, and then embed the YouTube video into your blog post, okay? And then add the blog post link to the YouTube description, yes? And promote the blog post on your social media, okay? And then run a YouTube ad campaign for the YouTube video and a Google AdWords campaign on the blog post, okay? And what this does is it'll get you eyeballs from all these different platforms for the same content, but in different mechanisms and different ways people can consume it. So with that, this is Amy Winslow from Products to Profits, and we'll be talking to you again. Feel free to follow us over on Twitter. We answer questions off the Twitter stream all the time. The Twitter name is @PROD, the number 2, and the word profits, PROFITS. So check out the Twitter stream. We do answer questions there, and happy to help you with how you can start to think strategically about all the activity. So with that, everybody, have a great rest of your week. Talk to you soon.